Hey everyone, Sekoso here. Today we have the Saturnine box, and I wanted to show you guys my journey. Join me as I work through the new Saturnine box set for the Horus Heresy. So day 1 or day 0, whatever you want to call this day was the first day that I got the box, and I was too excited to wait the next day to fully assemble it. So I ended up assembling one of the minis. So I had to make the first 2 models just to quench the thirst of the plastic crack addiction. So the first 2 models I built was the Centurion and the Saturnine Praetor, which are awesome models by the way. From what I've been looking at for the Horus Heresy webpage, they have amazing models, but enough glazing. I've gone ahead and left the cape and the power pack unglued just to make it easier to paint for the Centurion. I've gone ahead and primed the minis in a black primer from Vallejo, and that would be the end of day 1. I had to wait a little over a day, primed them around 4 in the afternoon yesterday, and now it's about 5 p.m. the next day. I had an 8-hour shift today, which gave the primer the time it needed to fully set on the mini. Now that it's all set, I don't have to worry about ruining the primer. I went ahead and dry brushed both of the entire models. You all might be wondering if I'm going to be using any washes, and no, I have no plan on using any washes. I just wanted to pick out the raised areas and see all the details on the mini so I know what to paint and go for. Now for the mini, I'm thinking of making him in the color scheme of a Deathwing Dark Angel. They're considered to be a higher form of veterans in the Dark Angel army, and for that to happen, I've been looking at old Heresy Dark Angels, and they are 3 different colors: red, black, and Wraithbone. I've gone ahead and done the little crest or Christi on the helmet of a red color using a mix of Vallejo red and matte red from the army painter. Once I got a consistent color of the red, I wanted to move onto the power pack. Started on the right side, having it be Wraithbone from Citadel. From then I moved on to the armor, and the results for how it's turning out is really starting to take shape. So for the Dark Angels, I realized that for the Deathwing, they have a mixed color scheme of the black and the, like a Wraithbone color to them. So kind of like the successive chapter of the Dark Angels. I'll put it up on the screen right now. So that's what I'm going for. I still have work to do. I didn't fully glue on his cape and everything just because I wanted to get to the back. As you guys can see, I've made some progress. The helmet I might just keep black, or I might just have it half and half, where it's half black and then half the Wraithbone. But overall, this guy looks pretty amazing. This guy is going to be next in painting in that color scheme. I'm not sure if I like the tassels on here. I might remove them because I kind of glued this on, but at the same time it's not stable, so I could just easily take it off and then take off the tassels and add the other ornaments that I have with it, or I might just leave them blank without the tassels. But overall, this guy's gonna be my favorite to build in that color scheme, just because I really love the Deathwing color scheme that they have for the Horus Heresy. The helmet, I'm not sure if I really like it as well. I mean, it does give it like a knightly look, I guess you could say. It was one of the helmets that actually looked pretty decent, that looked close enough to like a knight helmet. So yeah, if I don't like it, I'll probably just end up removing the whole piece right here and then removing the head. Even though it might be a hassle, but I'll keep you guys posted. This time I started on the Saturnine Praetor. Since I've already had this guy primed from day 1, I just went ahead and did the same steps, dry brushed him white with the Vallejo white. If you saw in the last clip, he had a hammer upright. I ended up switching his stance just to give a more menacing look. You guys can also see I didn't fully assemble his massive shoulders. This is how the Centurion is looking. I went ahead and painted his cape with the same red I used for his crest. I added some satin varnish to the model just so no Cheeto fingers can ruin the paint. I've gone ahead and done the right side of the Praetor's arm in Wraithbone. Now I was looking at some old bits I had and wanted to add a small amount of purity seals and other bits. I also got down with the cloth on his waist and the right leg. It's starting to take shape. I'm super happy how they are turning out. One thing I will say is that I always struggle with the color Wraithbone. Just getting a good consistency with this color is my weakness, but I've somehow managed to get a really good layer of Wraithbone on the model. Again, if you see the model, I have glued his torso on just to make it easier for the hard to reach places like under his arm or the lower part of his legs, where his hammer is blocking the way. Now for the hammer, I wasn't really sure what color I wanted to use and how I was going to paint it. I had no plans, to be honest. I just started throwing a gunmetal gray from Vallejo and hoped that the idea struck me in the process. It's not technically day 4 of the week that I started. It took me a good 3 more days just to finish them. I was out for the majority of the time. I woke up one day feeling like someone punched my eye and decided to take a break, thinking that I had put a lot of stress on my eye from painting small pieces. It's always good to remember to take care of yourself first and the hobby second. But now I'm starting on Mark II Tactical Squad. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna make a 20-man squad of just regular tactical Marines, just regular Dark Angels, and then have the other 20 be 2 10-man veteran units with the same designs as the Deathwing. And honestly, so far I only have these 5-man units of the regular tactical Marines. If you guys follow my TikTok at PsychoCell, I'll have it linked down below in the description. I posted a video wondering where I can find cheaper alternative to the winged and hooded helmets for the Dark Angels. And I will say, I found some 3D resin heads that will be arriving sometime next week. This video will already be posted, so until then, stay tuned for the next video where I tackle the tactical Marines. Leave a like and comment down below how you guys like my Centurion and Praetor turned out, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.